So ultimately, the goal is to show you how to get to the money. So please pay attention because it's absolutely crazy the things that we're doing. Now, here's an auction that myself and my wolves we attended. Everybody in Academy, we got some properties. Look, 2,200 bucks. I won this one. There's other people winning at 2,200 bucks. So in this particular auction, I want to say we won like 27 properties, like as a whole. Crazy. So myself and the students were winning auctions left and right. Now, each one of these wins, this property that I got for 2,200 was worth about 15K. And these were all pretty much in the same neighborhood. I almost bought up the whole neighborhood, right? 2,200, 2,200. So there's two. I think there's another one, bam, 2,200. And like I said, each one is worth about 15K. So I made literally over $10,000 off of each purchase, right? Now, because I have equity. Now, if I go to the next page, there's some more. I ended up winning about seven properties in this auction. But here's the cool thing. A lot of times people don't understand with tax deeds, you need some cash, right? And if you don't have cash, get this, you can use credit. So here's an Amex line of credit where I think I pulled about like $40,000 out and I went ahead and bought like eight properties with that 40K. Well, I made over 100 grand off of those properties. So it's just a simple game, right? The game of Monopoly doesn't start until the bank hands out the money. So we show you exactly the things that I'm doing, how to go to the banks, how to build the banking relationships, how to get business credit cards and other loan products, right? Use their money. It's called OPM, other people's money. So took that money, made a crap ton more money with that money, and then now just continuing to repeat the process. Now, there's a lot of properties available too. A lot of times people are like, well, how are you getting these properties for only $2,000, $3,000? Well, one, we're doing the market research. We understand where to go purchase, where we can get in early, but we know these markets are about to blow up. So we understand buyer's market phase one, buyer's market phase two, seller's market phase one, seller's market phase two. Now, we even have to get into underwriting and doing comps, right? We know how much money we're going to make before we ever purchase a property. But just to show you the opportunities out there, there's properties all over the US. This is only auctions coming up within the next month or two. So this is not the full year or anything at all. So you see like 31,000 just in Arizona. There are tax deeds, there's tax liens, there's tax redemption deeds depending on what state you live in, will determine like which type of tax sale is there. But even if a state is a tax lien state, there's probably going to be a way for you to get deeds, no redemption period. So the properties I just showed y'all, no redemption period. These are ours immediately. Ours immediately. It's crazy stuff. So what we have to do is we have to make sure that you understand, business structure. We have to make sure you understand OPM and how to get to the money. We then have to make sure that you understand how to do your due diligence, how to research, how to find the best property so that you can make money. But on top of that, like I want you to I want you to really have an awesome community surrounding you, and I want you to make sure you can come into auctions with us and just ultimately know where you're gonna make money and where you could possibly lose money. I want you to be able to mitigate those risks. So if you're a part of this community, you see like Jessica here, she got approved for 26K at Chase. 26K to me is like four properties, easy. That's four properties easy that she can get. Now we also have the auction calendar in here, right? The calendar, we have the classroom in here, 40 hours, over 40 hours of course material right here for you. Then the calendar where we keep up with the classes. You can click on this and just literally join the Zoom classes. We have one every Tuesday. And then I put my top auction picks in here as well. So if there's an auction coming up on Thursday the 16th, then bam, it's going to be in the calendar. So you can come in and actually just basically piggyback off the knowledge and everything that we're putting in here because I want to show you things not just from tax deeds. I want you to be able to get your first business card approval at least. I want you to get your first tax deed property, maybe even do your first wholesale deal, right? Get something under contract because we can get it under contract before auction. Now we're not even worried about the auctions, right? It's crazy stuff. But before you even do all of that, right? I need you. Documentation beats conversation, right? I just showed you literally everything that we're doing, but I want you to vet us, right? Like go on Google, just look up Tax Deed Wolf Academy. We've recently did a rebrand of Wolves of Real Estate because we don't just teach tax deeds anymore, right? Like go look me up, Joseph Griffin, right here. I retired from nursing at 29, right? When I got into real estate, it was just amazing. I was making a ton more money. It took it took a few years to really pick up the pace, and I made a bunch of mistakes, lost a lot of money, but now you don't have to because I made these mistakes for you, okay? My military days are over, my nursing days, my days of clocking in and clocking out are over, and that's just because I was disciplined enough to go seek knowledge and go learn these things so I could better my life. Now, I need to make sure that you're a good fit and you need to be sure that you're a good fit, right? Now, these $13,000 wires look good. The $32,000 wires look good, but you need to understand what your goal is, right? Do you want to just come in here and get your first pet tax deed like Chris? Do you want to do your first wholesale deal like Monique did over here, $20,000? Do you want to keep fixing? Do you want to fix and flip? Do you want to just buy and just sell as is? Like, what is your goal? Are you creating wealth for your family? Do you just want extra money for yourself, right? But you have to understand these things. And then I also need to know or need for you to understand what have you done before here and why hasn't it worked? Right? Basically, why are you even watching this video right now? Why isn't what you're doing currently working? Is it because you need a mentor to guide you in the step by step, right? Is it just on you? Like you're not disciplined enough? Whatever that is, if you have at least a little bit of a drive and you have the ability to learn, right? Then I'm sure we can show you the way the same way we've done with thousands of other people. Now, is your goal like a property count? You want to be like Michael here, get 10 properties in your first year. Do you want to be like Trey? Trey got 3 properties in his first 2 weeks. Right now, Trey's actually gone on. He has 6 properties now. Under 2 months, he's got 6 properties. Now, this all depends on you. I promise you that I'm going to show you the way, but then it's on you to take action. Right. So I want you to take advantage of this. Go ahead and lock in. Okay, we have a term. We say clock in or lock in because if you don't lock in, you're gonna just be forever be clocking in. So go ahead and let's get started, man. Like I just really want to see you in this community so we can go ahead and buy more and more properties. I need you to be able to come in here and start getting these properties for $2,000, $3,000. I need you to understand how to do the market research. I need you to go ahead and get your first credit card approval, right? I need you to. The game of Monopoly does not start until the bank hands out the money. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's lock in. I am going to see you inside and let's crank up.